Having the right money mindset means conditioning yourself for wealth. I am going to share something with you right now that may sound so basic, yet it is something that most of the human population is unable to grasp the importance of, and that is proven by their bank balances. Your bank account balance today is a direct manifestation of your historical conditioning and the internal preparation you have done for wealth. But before we get into it, we need to understand a little bit about money, because the moment you start talking about money, most people get so emotional and agitated. That's not to say some are not happy and get excited about it, but majority of people start to show anger or sadness around money, and it translates into avoiding conversations about money at all costs. While it may show up as low financial security, it also shows up in our life choices and well-being. And as someone who has been through those difficult moments, you can scrutinize it all, your prior associations with money throughout the years or your experiences with money. But in reality, money is nothing but a means to assess the value of your transactions. And this is why we need to understand why we avoid talking about money. Well, this avoidance is rooted in the emotional and psychological baggage we carry. Firstly, money conversations can trigger strong emotions. For many, money is tied to feelings of self-worth, security, and identity. When these conversations arise, it can feel like a personal attack or a reminder of one's perceived failures. Mind you, perceived failures. Now, this emotional turmoil leads to avoidance. If it's not that, then in many cultures, talking about money is considered impolite or a taboo. So discussions about salary, debt, or financial struggles can be seen as inappropriate or even boastful. Now, this cultural conditioning leads to a lack of open dialogue about financial matters, which perpetuates ignorance and fear about money. And then there's also judgment. There's a fear of being judged based on one's financial status. Whether it's having too little or too much, people fear the judgment of others. Now, this fear can lead to secrecy and a reluctance to discuss financial issues even with those who might offer support or guidance. And lastly, many people actually avoid money discussions because they feel ill-equipped to engage in them. Financial literacy is not universally taught, leaving many to navigate complex financial systems on their own. So this lack of knowledge can make money a stressful and sometimes confusing topic. So it is best avoided. But that's my question in this video. How do you overcome these barriers and develop a healthy money mindset? Well then, the only question is, firstly, how badly do you want to be wealthy? And secondly, how willing are you to push yourself to change your money identity you have today? I say this because at the end of the day, if you wanted to make real change, a change that sticks, a change so deep in your life that it changes the course that you are on, then it needs to be an identity change. You see, there are 3 levels of change: behavior, beliefs, and identity. The moment you start to dig into changing your identity, you start to change your thoughts and ideas. So then the question becomes, in this case, how willing are you to let go of ideas of, I'll never have enough money. Money is so hard to come by. If I make too much money, people will think I've changed. I'm afraid I'll lose everything if I become wealthy. More money will just bring more problems. Money is the root of all evil. Rich people are greedy and corrupt. It's immoral to want a lot of money. And do you know what all these are? These are ideas and thoughts coming from lack of money, and this lack comes from a thinking of survival rather than the idea of thriving. But here's the good part: when you stop worrying about the lack, you start opening up your mind to opportunities of thriving, of growth, and of ideas of generating value. Because here's a thought I want you to build starting this video, and it is, when you have a choice between thinking about your lack of money versus believing without reason on the abundance of money around you, why not make a choice of the latter and also enjoy having it? Get off the bandwagon of comparing yourselves and your financial growth with others or feeling sorry for those that don't have it. When such a thought arises, why not bless them with good money thoughts and progress in your life? Don't hold that guilt, don't hold that pain inside of you. Because guess what? When you hold such negative feelings inside of you, the only person who suffers is you. The only person whose financial well being is affected is yours. So identify what money mindset is holding you back. Is it fear, lack of knowledge, or negative beliefs about wealth? Recognize those barriers and commit to changing them. Embrace abundance, educate yourself, open up to discussions about money. This shift in mindset will transform not just your financial situation, but also your entire outlook on life. But remember, the choice is yours. But only if you make abundance an absolute must in your life will you ever get to achieving it. So start to learn to love money and come up with a specific figure that you absolutely would love to have today and look at it each and every day from this day on until you achieve it. So whatever is that ideal amount for you, stick to it, see it, learn it and experience it. And by the way, if you enjoyed this video, you will most definitely like this next video right here where I discuss what money coaches are teaching in their sessions. I'll see you there. Bye.